61 years ago, the world witnessed history in the form of one man who stood in our nation's capital and spoke about his dream. This was a dream that, as the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, was rooted in the American dream. Creating equality and spreading hope was the purpose of the speech he gave back in August of 1963. And we continue to celebrate his legacy and the message behind that dream today. And here to help us realize that celebration is Joseph Lawson. He is the chair of the Southern Delaware Alliance for Racial Justice Events and Excursions Committee. Welcome to Historic Studio D. So good to have you.
Great to be here.
So first of all, before we get into, we're talking about a really important event, but before we do, tell us a little bit about the Southern Delaware Alliance for Racial Justice.
The Southern Delaware Alliance for Racial Justice is an organization dedicated to ending racism and its terrible consequences. Our key tactics we use are to educate, to bring people together, to advocate for legislation that will help improve the lives of people, and to work with people across races and across communities to try to get people aligned on those goals.
Yeah. And of course we mentioned the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Obviously, this is something that he was a big part of. What does his legacy mean to you?
It is about bringing people together, to helping people. And one of his quotes, and that doesn't get said a lot and attributed to him, is that when you help people, you are happier. And what we see in this society right now, with all the division and all the rancor, is that people really are thirsting for the ability to come together to try to help make the society better, to find common ground.
Yeah. So that's why, do you think that's why it's important to keep spreading his message?
Absolutely, because right now, if you look around, there's not as much of that messaging that needs to happen. And so this one day brings America together around the themes of unity, around the themes of service and volunteerism and helping and trying to make the society a better place. One of Dr. King's quotes that I love is, he said, if you wanted to know, I'm paraphrasing, a little bit about me, just to tell people about me, just say, I tried to help somebody. And that's what this holiday is about.
Okay, let's talk about your event, your MLK event coming up. What can folks expect to see?
This is a first time we've done this event, and it is a musical celebration of Dr. King. And by musical celebration, what we mean is this. We are playing songs from the Civil Rights era, songs that we know Dr. King loved.
Why do you think music is such a good tool in spreading his message?
Well, if you go back and look at the old civil rights documentaries, what were they doing? They were singing. They were singing, "We Shall Overcome." That's the one everybody always remembers. Music brings people together, and so that was a unifying glue with a lot of the people in the civil rights movement. So we thought that that would be an appropriate way to bring people together today in this community.
So who's performing?
Oh, so we have 3 choirs. The Alliance Singers of the Camp Rehoboth Chorus. We have the Praise Choir of Friendship Baptist Church of Lewis, and then we have the Joyful Joyful Singers, Joyful Expressions of Friendship United Methodist Church. Sorry, we 2 friendships. United Methodist Church in Millsboro. Plus, we have a band called The Reminders, along with Christy Taylor's band, and that is the Shades of Blue Collective. And Christy Taylor, in case you don't know, is the sister of local hero Brian Stevenson. We have a wonderful moderator in Paul Williams from your sister station. And so as one of the commentators, I think Charlie said, one of the newscasters, it's going to be high energy.
Oh,
It is going to be high energy. Because
he, of course, is talking about WRDE Coast TV meteorologist Paul Williams.
Yes, so not just Paul, but the music, and then the crowd. And I want to say something else. This is all volunteers. This is totally in the spirit of Martin Luther King. There's a dinner the next day, sold out. Our event is going to be sold out. And so people are all coming together for this. Like I said, there's a big thirst and energy for opportunities for people to come together.
All right, give us the wheres and the whens.
Well, our concert is 7 p.m. on Friday night. 7 p.m. not on Martin Luther King's birthday, but 7 p.m. on Friday night at Epworth United Methodist Church.
All right. Joseph Lawson, thank you so much for being with us this afternoon.
Okay, thank you. Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
The last thing is, we still have a few tickets, so if you want to buy a ticket, go to sdarj.org.
Okay. And we'll make it easy for everyone. We'll have that link on our website, DelmarvaLife.com. Just click on what's happening today. Joseph, thank you so much for coming in and telling us about the event.
Thank you.
Stick around. Delmarva Life will be right back.